Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on my video. So one of my coworkers retired last year, and at his retirement celebration he was asked how he made it 32 years. He said the key to making it as long as he did was finding his people. That statement has just kind of stuck with me. I think it's true in all things. You've got to find your people in life. You got to find your person in life. Shout out to my primary person, Mrs. Keck Bike Tripping. You got to find your people at work. So want to increase my cycling mileage, I figured I should at least try to find my people in cycling. This video is about that process so far. So the first group ride I had was with Outdoor Pursuits in the Saito Cycling Club. They rotate their Sunday rides each week, and this particular week they started at Glacier Ridge Metro Park in the northwest part of Columbus, Ohio. I'll have to go back and check out that park in full sometime. Outdoor Pursuits is where I started my road cycling journey 25 some years ago on one of their Hilliard Rail Trail rides. The culture in Outdoor Pursuits is considered by many to be very road bike centric. I get that. I mean, they call their bike rides training rides, so there's a chance they're a little bit too serious for me. That first group I was riding with were C riders. This is the B riders. Check out their kids, check out their bikes. Truly, I don't fit in with my mountain bike here in my, dry fit t-shirt. The next group I ride with is TNR, which stands for Tuesday Night Ride. Very clever. The ride has an interesting story, and I'll get back to that in a second. I found this group through a Facebook invite. I guess Meta thought I should ride this one. TNR, they start their rides, I think, at Goodell Park, which is located in the Short North area, just north of downtown Columbus. We started on some downtown or near downtown residential streets and made our way to the Olentangy Trail. Like I said, the history of this group is kind of interesting. It turns out this was a weekly ride, but they disbanded the ride some 10 years ago, and this was their first ride in like a decade. I suspect these people are more my type of people and more my type of riders. This group seems pretty eclectic, at least if you evaluate them by their bikes. Some of the bikes I saw was an e-bike, of course, my mountain bike, a road bike with a blue plastic milk crate as a carrier, a trek bike salvaged from a dumpster, a vintage, probably foldable small bike, and a gunner road bike. So yes, probably more my type of people, but as it turns out, they rode 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't think they've ridden since, or at least they've not invited me. Hopefully they'll get this ride back together, because I really enjoyed it. So the guy to my left in the white shirt, he's the ride leader for this ride. He is a reluctant ride leader. I know this because he said as much before the ride started, but he did a great job. The pace for this ride, it kept everyone together. The directions were solid. He probably talked to everybody during the ride. I was just really impressed. The gal to my right, she's on an e-bike and she commutes to work. She gave me a 5-minute elevator speech on bike commuting, and I think I want to do it if I can work it out. I don't know, we'll see. So if you happen to be watching this video and you're a bike commuter and you want to share with me any insights, I would appreciate it. My commute would be probably about 15 miles, which at my pace is about an hour and a half on the bike. So back to that first group I was riding with on the video, that was Outdoor Pursuits. They have a lot of rides all over town. They promote many of their rides as non-drop, and I think Outdoor Pursuits, because of that road biking culture that I talked a little bit about, and the training aspect of the rides, I think they do drop people from time to time. I go back to my days on a road bike 25 years ago, and I don't recall doubling back for anybody. But again, that was 30 pounds and a full head of hair ago, so who can really remember? So as I evaluate the whole concept of a group ride, there are certainly some advantages to riding with a group. One of the big advantages that I can think of is you just have to follow the person in front of you. You don't have to plan the ride or stop and consult a map. It's just low impact intellectually. And because of the social aspect of the ride, you're more likely to show up the next week, push through hard times during the ride. In my opinion, these are really big advantages. On the flippity flip, and yes, I'm channeling Michael Scott from The Office, as a solitary rider and someone who's trying to create content, which I am trying to do, I appreciate being able to stop, take photos, and just having the time to do what I want to do.
Can't really see. I'm just going to follow the clicking sound.
So for all of my preparations for this ride, I forgot my front light. It's on the charger at home. So I had to make sure I stayed with everybody else, which is what you do on a group ride anyways. But that was kind of embarrassing.
Oh.
So of course I also managed to find a lot of the potholes in the dark. To me, it's a lot of fun to ride bikes. It kind of makes me feel like a teenager again. And riding bikes at night, full-on teenager mode. It was just a blast. The rider leader is up to my left. As it turns out, he grew up in Arlington. Woody Hayes, the iconic football coach at Ohio State University, back in the 70s, he used to live in this neighborhood, and I'm asking the ride leader at some point where we can find his house. He even volunteers to ride past the house, but I decline. Woody Hayes is going to come up in another one of my videos that's upcoming. I'm going to do a review of J.T. Evans Trail, and during that ride, I ride into on Denison's University, and Woody Hayes graduated from Denison, and he also coached there. So if you're interested in that, check out that video as well.
Hey, what street was Woody Hayes live on? Was that Doane?
I can kind of show you. We're going to turn right here. He lived on Cardiff.
Oh, okay.
We can go by his house if you want.
No, that's
Right turn.
right. Okay.
Yeah, I was his paper boy for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So back to you've got to find your people. I'm still evaluating whether group rides are the right thing for me. I'll continue to go on group rides, perhaps not this one because it doesn't look like it's going to go. If you're trying to make the same evaluation and you're in Central Ohio, I'll post some links for group rides in the video description. I'll also post some links from the Ohio Bicycle Federation for my Ohio people. They have some reoccurring rides. Should you not be from Ohio and want to find a group ride, your local bike shop might be a great place to start. Also, I've been fortunate on Facebook, but Facebook's all old people like me. So I'm curious what your preferences are. Do you prefer group rides? Do you need the group to get you out and go? Or do you prefer solitary riding? Or do you do a combination of both rides? Let me know in the comments if you can. I'll leave you with this last shot. Here the group is moving from West Campus of Ohio State onto the main campus of Ohio State. Remember, like, follow, share, and keep riding on, whether that's with a group or alone. Thanks again for watching, everybody. See you next time.